Boom, 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 boom. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Okay. Yeah. I looked over there and my mouth was acting funny for a moment. But it's doing better now. We're here today. We're going to play some more Bear and Breakfast. At least for a little while. Depending on how things go. I'm having more tooth pains today. So that's no fun. So there might be less chatty, more playing today than normal. Unless you guys start asking a whole bunch of questions and such in the chat. I'm having to hydrate with a straw in order to like bypass the whole mouth. Cause it hurts. Anywho. There's not a whole lot by way of announcements and stuff. Yeah. Fan breakfast today, Power World tomorrow, and the Fan Fest on Saturday. So let's just dive into Bear and Breakfast. Oh, turn that off. We're on day 66. And we're just gonna have some nice, cozy, relaxing Bear and Breakfast times for a little bit. Now, what was I doing here at the crack of dawn? Yes, I had turned the motel off so that we wouldn't have most everybody leaves tomorrow. One person leaves in 2 days. And then I have plenty of money and stuff. We'll be able to redo the rooms here with fancier things. Ooh, I can pick up things. Yes, because Gus isn't going to be here to pick them up, so I will run around and pick up some trash. Okay. That room is occupied. This room is not occupied. My inventory seems to be full. Inventory, Oh, I have all the food stuff in my inventory. Okay. That depositing things over there? Yes. Okay. No, the bear stash is full. I have better places I can deposit the food. While I am waiting for... Okay. Where am I depositing food? Winterberry? I think I was putting it all in Winterberry. And going up there to cook. We will travel to Winterberry and deposit our foods. Bum 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 bum. Haha. Was it Winterberry where I was doing? Might not have been Winterberry. If it wasn't Winterberry, it was Pinefall. One of these I built a grand kitchen with a bunch of storage. Ah, here we go. Okay. Ingredients. Okay. 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 Okay, now we can go back to the E24. And it should be a new day, but right around the time we arrive down here. Nighttime, people still out and about. Got some valuables I can collect.
Konnichiwa!
Greetings, Lojo! Welcome, welcome!
Konnichiwa!
Okay, sleep. I am out of drink. But I have backup drink. Yeah. Oh. I'm also having tooth pains again. How's your day been, Lojo? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Okay. Okay, that's the bedroom. Trying to stay cool. Yes. Okay. Now.
I was frozen today.
Any plans to visit Winterberry? Seeing snow might help. I was just at Winterberry not too long ago. I am planning to go back up to Winterberry. Winterberry. I am setting up the A24 right now. Okay. I was only there for a moment to try and find where I was putting the foodstuffs to get it out of my inventory. Okay. Music wine dispenser. Hmm. That works. And we'll put the door right there. And we'll build another one of those stools. There we go. Put that right there. And now I should be able to walk in here and get around everywhere. And then the people can get their beers and go right there. Okay. Now, welcome mat is right inside the door. Nice. And then I can put down rugs. Yes. And these rugs, which is 2. Hmm. Okay, oh, let's see you over there for a moment while I try to figure out the rug situation. Hmm. Maybe we'll look for a different type of rug here. I think I have a bunch of different kinds in here. I need to pick all the stuff out of here. Okay. Now I've got a bunch of different kinds of rugs to choose from. Almost too big to go up there. Might go right there. Okay. I can hide these here and just get some free score and then put that on top of it and you'll never see those rugs and they're just giving me free score. You can kind of see one a little bit, but that's okay. Free score. How big are these? Too big. Those are also too big. Way too big. Way too big. That works. So we're at prestige level 3 and we haven't even dived into any of the rooms yet. Or the bathrooms, because I need to get the bathrooms updated as well. Okay. I'm going to take a quick little break. I will be right back. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Let's see here. Take this. And let's look at... Oh, we got bathroom stuff right here. Nice. We have luxurious throne. Ah, yes, but we have level 4 stuff. Nice. Okay. I need more iron plates. No. Okay. I know where I can get more iron stuff. One, I can loot the junkyard again. Okay, I think that's everything. And then I can dispose of some things in the disposal machine. Okay. Put those in there. Those in there. Recycle. I should have, well, no, because I still have a guest. Alright. So we'll take all that material. I can build from all the way over here. And I was building the level 4 bathrooms. I think I need another bubble master. Yes. And then I need to go to the golden shark machine here. Get a couple of those towel racks. Get those rugs for sampling. I think that's all. Twig wood mirror? Nah. We're going to have a better mirror option right here, I think. Yeah, 2 of those. All right. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, now let's make this the best little bathroom. Okay. First, and then we've got and everybody loves Hank. Now, in addition to that, I have our towel rack right there. A nice rug in the middle of the floor. Yeah, I need to go back and get another one of those rugs. And that puts us at Prestige 4, and I haven't even got to the rooms yet. So let's go ahead. No, okay. I'm going to have to there. That there. Everyone loves Hank right there. I have that a little bit off of the wall, and then that there. And the only other thing was the shark rug. Okay. Okay, what do we got for beds and things? I know I was at the butterscotch bed. So I need to figure out a level 4 or 5 bed that fits. It's either gonna be this one or this one. I wish that they would tell me how much room they take up. That's the same footprint. I think it is the same footprint. How many beds am I gonna need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to make 9 more of those. I'm gonna run out of silk sheets. So that's 5. Need to go buy some silk sheets. Luckily, I know where to get them. I can buy them from the bird. Okay. Okay, I've already got 5. Okay. All right. That's for the new bed. We've got a nightstand. We get a better nightstand is the question. Sculpted nightstand. This is the oak wood nightstand. Okay, sleep the night. You know what I should probably do? is collect my stuff. All right. All of my bedrooms are empty now, which is nice. Means I can go in here and pick up all of this stuff. Get that room set up. Get the new bed in there, like that. And now I was testing Bear Shelf as possibility for an end table. Would totally work. Okay. Got 1, 2. So it's 5 little bear shelves. Then what else would be good for putting in the bedrooms? Let's do some rug testing. I like how that one looks. No, for the medium stitched rug. Festive, nah. Nah, square. Maybe large won't fit. I think the intricate medium rug is what I'm going to go with for the rooms. Okay. Okay. Bam. And we don't even have like the large portion of stuff in the room yet, and we're already at Prestige 5, which is good. So I think what we're gonna put in here are the bear stands as the nightstands, a little bear show. Bam. Bear stands installed in the room. I think I want to install cherry blossoms in the corner like that. Okay. So let's go pick up the appropriate number of cherry blossoms. And then take a look at lamps that I can put on the end table. The brass table light, I have some of these and they are number 3. Oh, is there nothing better than the brass table lamp for that? Okay. How many of the brass lamps do I have? I have 3. Okay. Let us make sure that we are now set with the brass lamps on the end tables. Okay. Okay. We're almost at prestige 6. I want to put some kind of storage in there, but I'm not sure what would properly fit. Maybe one of the footrests would work. We're going with the marquee bed. Need silk sheets. So I would need 20 silk sheets if I go this route. I wish you could do something with some of these other items in your inventory that you aren't using anymore. Like, I know I'm never going to use these. The only option I have is to throw them out. Bum, bum, bum. I can recycle that stuff. Could probably stick that somewhere. Nothing I can do with these, or that I'm going to do with them. Okay, I need to go buy some silk sheets. Oh, thank you. I also think it is looking pretty okay. Where's the bird shop? Here it is. Okay. Okay. Now I was thinking about crafting fancy footrest, this one. So let's see how that fits. It blocks everything way too wide. Okay, I don't have the level 4 for some reason. I have the level 4 bed. I don't have the level 4 footrest. I don't know why. I could put the comfy footrest down there. Do I have any of the cute vanity tables? I could also put that down there. 5 and 4. 5 and oh, so it's literally the same putting. Okay, well, let's give both a try. See what we can get. It looks like it's going to be the footrest because the cute vanity is just too big for this. And then I could put a big Hank poster behind all of the beds. Okay, so I need 9 more of those footrests. This one. Okay. Bam. Level 6 prestige. I didn't see it the last time I was down here. No. It's not available to buy, and I don't know why it isn't available to buy. I'm gonna go recycle some things to get my inventory a little bit cleaner. I think I had it the last time I played, but I don't know where I got it from. Okay. And that and that, this, that. $50 seconds? I think the recycling should be a flat recycle time. I've said that before. I'm repeating things that I've said before. Bum, 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 bum. I wish it would let you recycle the stuff from that you buy with the valuables. That would be good. Yay, ooh. We got some soap back as well. Nice. All right. We got some fancy things that we can put up, maybe. Nah, it wouldn't be that. If the system is set up correctly, it wouldn't be that difficult. I keep hearing, there's a lot of people that say that. Oh, that would be a programming nightmare. No, it wouldn't. It would just be a flat fee. You don't even have to do it per item. You can just make it an algorithm that applies whenever you're selling an item that you get 60% of the cost of the item back, right? So if you paid 100 valuables for it, you get 60 valuables back. Like, and you could just make it a flat algorithm. That way, it's just like on refund, you would say, like programmably, if the character's doing a refund, take the value of the item and pass it to a function, or it doesn't even have to be a, well, you would want to make it a function. Valuables, these right here. Because you pay valuables to get that stuff from these vendors, because what you're paying here is valuables. So yeah, just put in an algorithm that gives a flat fee that, oh, you get 60% of your valuables back when you sell it. Yeah. But you see, that math that you're talking about right there, they've already done that math with the recycling machine. Because the recycling machine does exactly what you're talking about and gives you back different things based on what items you're in there. This process would be way simpler than that because you're just dealing with a currency. So you would only need to write like 3 lines of code to implement a system to return the valuables. And that is just like when you press the button, you pass the value of the item over to the function. The function takes 60% of that and passes it back, and then that gets refunded to you. Like, it's a really simple thing to actually implement. I'm not seeing what I want to see in there. Let's go ahead and sleep the night. Now, I think I can get away with putting like one of the big Hank posters behind each of the beds. I've got Everybody Loves Hank in the bathrooms. So I think I can put a Hungry Hank poster behind each one of the beds, and that's going to be basically free. So I'll do that last. The question is, what else can I get into the room to put things on? Do I have any of these hand-painted drawers? I have these old drawers, and I don't know if I can fit them in there somewhere. Bum, 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 bum. I think maybe if I move this, I can put this right there in the corner, and then maybe put that like right in front of it, and then I can get two little items on top. Yeah, and that gives me space to put down two more things. Now in this room it's a little more tricky. Okay, I say I ought to do it now. I'll put that there. Bam. And now I can get two more items placed on top of that to give me a little bit more of a boost. Oh, this thing's actually quite big. Okay. I thought that was going to be a slight little thing over in the corner. Okay, what are some of the more expensive things that I can put on a shelf? Bum, 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 bada, bum, bum, bum. Terrarium, a little Hank bear. I'm thinking the small bear carving would be fun. A painted decorative pot. So small bear carving is definitely one. Should we put the pot and do the Zelda reference, or should we do the terrarium? I think I'm down to those two. We either put the pot in like it's for the Zelda reference. You always favored the terrarium? Okay, we'll do the terrarium. Okay. Nah, that I think the terrarium looks nice. Bam. Okay. Okay. So each one of these rooms now has 30, 41, 36. Is there anything else I can do to those rooms to make them even a little more happier? Can't put a welcome mat in there. Hmm. Don't need that. With that. Okay. Okay. got a 3822. So I need to make sure that the comfort for each room is 38. I've got 30. So what can I do to improve the comfort specifically in the room? Those would have to come off of items here. And I could, like, the wardrobe would give me +3 comfort. That's +5. The royal wardrobe would be +9. But there's no way I can fit that into one of the rooms. I know that won't fit anywhere. It's the size of the entire room. I feel like this one is finished. Okay. I feel like that is the best that I'm going to do with the layout. If I'm gonna do anything else, I would have to like redesign the entire place and like min-max everything. So I'm gonna call that A24 done. So I've got the starting location and A24 done, I think. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna take another quick little break and then I will be right back. Alrighty, I am back. You'd stay there? Awesome. Okay, I think next was High Lake. Get everything updated here in High Lake. And High Lake, we need to select and turn off. Okay. Sleep the night. And let's see what we can do for highlight here. Alright. Leaves in 2 days, leaves tomorrow. So we have two people that we need to babysit. And then the rest, we don't. Okay, and I had smaller bedrooms in here. I think I can make all the bedrooms in here bigger. And I can probably reduce the kitchen to just Julia's station and let her manage all the food and everything here. I think we've already got the cookout area completely updated. Okay, so let's find out which of the bedrooms are occupied. Okay. Occupied. That room is occupied. That room is occupied. This room is not occupied. We can clear this one out. That room is not occupied, so we can clear it out. This room is also not occupied. That room is occupied, and that room is occupied. Okay. Booyah. Are they complaining about the food? Because I can just end the food. Was that a complaint about the food? Are they complaining about food? Okay, well if that's the case, I'm just going to kick all of these people out and change up everything right now. Oops, that was a door. No, that was a window. Oh. Get out. If you're all just gonna be whiny little bitches, you can whine yourself out on the street. I will redo the rooms and get people in here who actually care about things. These people are all going to be leaving bad reviews anyway. Have I hired Julia yet? Yes, but I don't have her hired here yet. I've been needing to come here and redo like everything to get it up to date. And to just kind of fix the layout because I don't think I have the layout quite right. And I need to go through the inventory now and see what things I have to throw away. Throw away that. That. Don't think I'm going to be using these, but I'll keep a small set of them. Don't think I'm going to be using these. Table. I think I can get rid of these. Okay, I need to go recycle, which is back down at the A24. I think I've got all of the little guys that I can hire. I think. Okay. So many things to recycle. This should be like a flat 20 seconds. Okay. And then we've got more things to recycle. Okay, I think that is the last of the recyclable things. And I think I'm gonna toss that because I'm not gonna use it. Toss that. Toss that. We can toss those. Nice, okay. And now we can go over here and loot this, because we're always going to get a bunch of super valuable stuff here. Okay. And I want to make sure that I have enough silk as well. $80 pieces should be enough, right? That screws. We'll go to 100. I have enough money to get to 120. There we go. That should be plenty, I would think. Back to highlight. First things first, let's check this out. What we've got here, it's the large fire pit, camp seats, the s'more station, and the hot dog station. And I don't think that there's anything else that is needed out here. We got the large fire pit, camp seats, s'mores, and hot dogs. And I think like this is optimal setup for this. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I might be able to get 2 fire pits in here. Like if I move this all the way over here. Oh yeah, I could definitely get 2 fire pits in here. Do I need 2 fire pits in there? No, probably not. But I could definitely get 2 of them in there. Oh, I can only do one in... Okay, yeah, so this is optimal. Okay, yeah, okay, that's optimal. Nice. So, kitchen and dining room. The kitchen only needs to be big enough to house Julia's little thing. Okay, so kitchen and dining room is going to be right here. I'm going to remove the doors for the moment. And these things that I forgot to remove. Because I think I'm going to redesign how everything works here anyway. We're doing page 1 redesigns on this place. Okay, complete redesign in progress. And we're gonna redesign the dining room while we're at it. We're gonna have kitchen and dining room right here. Kitchen only needs to be big enough to house Julia's station, which I need to build. Okay. Minimum size for the kitchen is 3 by 3. Okay, so it basically has to be like this size. Which means what we'll do is storage, I guess, in the rest of this space. Kitchen storage. Build a couple of these. We're not going to need all of these here. Okay. Right. What am I lacking in the kitchen? Would be a kitchen. it has to have cutting board. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Now it's a functional kitchen. Hmm. Okay, and that should allow Julia to begin kitchen management here at this place. Now I could get some wall decorations up in here. But once I like pick the menu and stuff, like she'll take care of cooking everything, right? Possible caveats. Green shelf. Bum, 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 Okay. We'll go on the floor. So neither of those were wall. I wish it would tell me which things are wall mounted. Oh, connecting the chat. Did something happen? Did it drop? It doesn't look like it dropped. Those both look wall mounted. I think I can definitely get that in there. Hum. Try those. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Right, I think I can put maybe a little something on the wall right there. Definitely a little bear painting on the wall. With one room, we're halfway through level 1 prestige. Okay, so that'll be Julia's little kitchen setup in all the places where Julia is managing food and stuff. That'll be her little kitchen setup. Now we need to build a dining room, and we can designate that area as a dining room, and that as the entrance to the dining room. We need dining tables and chairs. Never mind. Create the room. Yes, okay. Now, I'm gonna create dining tables and chairs. The grand buffet table is level 4. I think I'm gonna see if I can't squeeze one of those in there. Along with the sleek gilded table. Okay. So right off the bat, we got the sleek gilded table we're going to try to shove in. Right there, and it's going to take those chairs. Feel like I can turn that and put that right there. And then the grand buffet table. I feel like that will work. And then bam. And then without any other, your kitchen's are way too big. Yeah, like I was looking at what it needs to be a kitchen. It needs a cutting board. So I'll put the best cutting board in there. But I don't think I even need a cutting board that big. And then I've got Julia's stuff in there. And then for the dining room, I don't think I even really need a dining room that large. So now I'm thinking, what can I do here in the dining room? I've got these shelves I can put in there. I don't know if I can make a jukebox fit in there. I wonder if I take that out. Okay, so there any rug that can fit in that tiny little space? Don't think there is. There's definitely stuff I can do with rugs. Let's see what is some of the fancier stuff that I can get up in that room. The trendy kitchen shelves are actually pretty good. Buy a couple of those. Give myself some rug options here. That's a wall tapestry. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Arcade, yay! Okay. Let's see. And how close can I get this? To the door right there. Maybe I can get something along that wall. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I think that works for that. Kind of matches the kitchen to the dining room. I think I can do this. I think it does fit a little bit better when I do it that way. Because you can't really tell, like that corner right there. And then we could just put a lamp right there. We are at level 3 prestige. I'm curious about getting a smaller cutting board. But ultimately, I don't think it matters just because the amount of stuff that I can get into these rooms now. And I'm already at level 3 prestige, so we're gonna go over level 6 easy. Now, how to deal with the rest of this? I want to put the door right here so that it matches up with the porch. So I can get maybe 3 rooms right here and a couple more along there. 3 bedrooms right there. And those are a little bit bigger than the ones that I was already using. And then okay. I'll put that right there. So put that right there. Okay. Okay, and that gives us 6 rooms here on this floor. The bathroom kind of has to be right there. This door can be right there to balance out where the doors are. And I may put the bathroom door here just to designate this is the bathroom. That leaves the rest of this area for things. I can put Wade's cart over here in this corner. We have it done. Nice, out of the way, back there in that corner. And I can put the table and stand right here. And then we can have just a whole bunch of decorations on that wall right there. And then I can put like the plushie stands and stuff out right here. Nari Mom says hi. Alright, and then of course, welcome just inside the door. Okay. Okay, those are in the same spot now. And I can't maneuver through that room, but that should be okay. I can get to the buffet from over here. If I need to. I can get to that. Okay. So now I've got bathrooms and bedrooms downstairs. Now, for the upstairs. Hmm. What was I looking at down on the first floor? Three, five, five. 3 by 6. Hmm. I think we might go with differently sized rooms up here. Like that. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Now that adds 3 more bedrooms up top. That have the same size rooms as the rooms on the bottom floor. So all the rooms here should be able to have identical layouts once I figure out what the layout is going to be. And I've got room out here in the hall for extra things. Alrighty. I think I'm going to take a quick little break and I will be right back. Alrighty, I have returned. Oop, let me do that. And get some slightly more peaceful music up here. Okay. That's 9 rooms. I feel like I could get 2 more. Right here. If I move this door over. I feel like if I do that, I could build an additional room right here. And right there. And put an entrance door like maybe up here to get to these rooms. I have to scoot that stuff over. Okay. That entryway would have to be right there. Which means that can't go in that room. So I'm gonna need something on the wall right here, I think. But I can do this too. So that gives me 2 additional bedrooms right there. And this bathroom should service all of them. A little bit of a janky setup. And I need an additional door right here. Alright. And I can squeeze in one of these little guys right here. Okay. Just do that and kind of line them up the wall right there. just cheat a couple of extra points all along the wall right there because you can't see it. There's small bear paintings all up this wall. Yeah, I'm not cheating more points. Okay, I want another one of those big Hank posters to put right here, I think. Since I'm not gonna have that big area right there to do things. But do I want to do that, or do I really want that big area? Because I still need a place for Gus's stand. So I don't know, I might wanna like revert it back to the way it was. I'm still gonna leave all those invisible small bear posters right there. Put this back right there. And go ahead and pull out that other one again. Like that. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I think that works. It might fit over here. No, it won't. But I think it's okay over there. Cause I'm gonna put things in this hallway right here. And I think I'll get another one of these, another one of those, and kind of balance it out. Go in that other direction right there. And we'll just have like a little merch shop right here. Yes, the plushie stand is awesome. We are going to grab another one of these and these. And a vending machine, maybe a claw machine. Okay. Just kind of finish out our little merch shop line right there. And then upstairs, we can put a vending machine right here. And a little claw machine. Maybe like 3 little claw machines could actually fit. Like right there. Yeah, I think we can get 3 little claw machines up there. Or 2 claw machines with a gotcha machine, like right in the middle. And an arcade yay sign on the wall. Okay. Damn. Right there. Arcadia. So people can see it and they'll walk down here and bam. Claw machines and the gotcha machine right there. Right there in the middle. Now I've got all of these rugs. I can tile down like that. Bam. I think that looks pretty good. And then of course I can tile more of these little pink guys right here on the wall. Going to be hiding as many of these little Hank pictures as I can just for 3 points. Bam. Bam. And one right here, just to be cheeky, because no one's gonna notice the like little pixel line right there. Yes. I'm liking that setup for up there and for down here. And I can put the you will put the front desk right here. And possum clock right there. Where was Gus's little stand? Okay. So it's walkable until I get the Gus's stand right there. I can actually put this here. Put Gus's stand over there, and then no one will actually notice it because no one's going to be still plenty of room to get around it to go up the stairs. So then I've got this area where I can put things. And then, of course, there's carpets for this portion of the hallway. Do that there. Okay. Sleep for the night. Okay. Okay. I think it'll work like that. It's now very busy. I don't like how these rugs look over here. I think that works right there. But I need some bigger items to put next to the desk down at the bottom. Maybe put a gift shop down there. Maybe put another vending machine there. Okay. There we go. And then put one of those guys on the corner. Ooh, on each corner. Nice. And then we're right back there where you can't see it. That was my super busy hallway. We are at level 5 prestige, and I haven't even put the bedrooms or bathrooms in yet. Okay. Next. We want to get the best level bathroom stuff. Okay. We come back over here. Two of those. And then we go down to the fancy shark machine at the end of the road. And we get the towel racks and the bathroom rugs that I'm using. And get two of these. I think that is good enough to do up the bathrooms now. Okay. We want this guy there. And that right behind it. And then over here. That. Tub right there. Nice. I need to go back and get 2 more of those rugs to set up the other bathroom the exact same way. Okay. What am I missing? No, it's got a toilet. This is I'm missing essential items for that room. Oh wow, that bathroom covers everything. So it gets a bonus for all of the higher level machines that you put in there. Oh. Okay, well, we're gonna go a floor up and do the same thing to this bathroom. 1 floor up. Okay, so with this, okay. Is this room bigger than the one on the bottom floor? Oh, it is. So up a floor. These rooms have 6 when they should have 5. So these rooms are a little bit bigger than the ones downstairs. So I could edit them back. To make them match. Okay. Okay, and then I can get two more right there. And we will still have our rug carpet line like we have on the bottom floor. So then it strikes me that we could do this. And pull that out right there, because you can't tell that there's not carpet under that. And then once we get the two carpets right here, it'll look more cohesive, I think. Okay, Hank, let's go buy some carpet. Okay. Man. There is so much stuff right here. Oh. Okay, now next is bedrooms. What do I want to do with the bedroom? I'm thinking about putting the bed at the far end of the room. So the question is, which bed? Can I get away with the marquee bed? With a Louis bed. Okay. So if I put the Louis bed in, and we get the big wardrobe, the sweetheart one, the big vanity, let's see how much of the level 5 stuff we can squeeze into this room. We have enough for the bed and the footrest at the end of the room. That's nice. Can we get the royal wardrobe right here? No. Can we get the vanity right there? Yes. We can get the vanity there with an inch to spare. Let's see if we can get into the room with the... Okay, so I can actually get a nightstand right here as well. All right. So we can get the large vanity in there, with the bed and the footrest in there, and get a nightstand in here. Okay, so 3 of those per room to carpet the room will be good. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8 more of the beds. 8 more of the footrests. 8 more of the vanities. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to go get some more mahogany planks. Let's go ahead and get as many of the beds set down as we can. Okay. Oh. Upstairs that might change. Okay, let's see how many of the footrests. We can make 1. Okay. See if we can make any more of the vanities. I need mahogany for everything. Okay. I have to do it like that. Okay. Let's see about getting all the rugs we need. I get those rugs here or down below. I think they come from below. Grab those. And then all right. Where did I see that? Oh, it's right here. Okay, that should be enough of the rugs. Let's go ahead and put them down. Just in case. And then lamps. And everybody loves Hank. Okay, going up. Okay. Okay. And I can go ahead and get the nightstand stand down in this room. So I can find the nightstand right here. Ooh, maybe. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so for these rooms, we need to scoot these rugs over one. This way. All right. Greetings, Phantom Ducky. Welcome, welcome. I am deciding layouts for my bedrooms in my hotels to try and maximize the amount of points. That actually does illustrate a problem in the hallway too. If I move the door all the way over, like that, it hides that problem very nicely, I think. Okay, yeah. And then the furniture that I put in the room is gonna hide the fact that the rug doesn't reach all the way to the wall. And then I just put the vanity on the far side of the wall in those rooms. Stream is going pretty good. You are actually on the tail end of the stream. I was about to start wrapping things up. Because I've still got to run to the store this evening to get some things for myself and Nari Mom. I'm waiting till the evening time to do it after stream so that it's not as insanely hot outside as it has been the past couple of days. It's been like crazy hot. And it's only like 80, 86 degrees outside right now, which is pretty good. It says it's raining. Is it raining? No, it's not raining yet. But it is about 80 degrees outside, which is a lot better than 105 degrees. Yes, your visit is very, very welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're just chilling and doing some bear and breakfast right now. If you've never heard of bear and breakfast, you play as this wonderful little bear named Hank, who decides to go out into the forest and set up hotels. This one is very complicated. I will show you an easier hotel. I am very much in the late game. Right now, we are almost done with what we have with Bear and Breakfast. But this is the first hotel you get. And you just get the empty room and you get to decide how to set up the bedrooms and stuff inside. Like what kind of furniture it's gonna be in the room. And yeah, then people come and they stay in your room and they leave reviews. And you gradually get more and more areas. This is Timber Forest. This is the first area. And the next area that you get is a little motel down here in a place called A24. It is raining in A24. But you get this motel. And I just finished setting up the motel earlier. The stream, in fact. To kind of maximize profits. Because, here's the motel. You got people and they want different things. So, like, a guest is requesting a comfort of 23, decoration of 22, and hygiene of 7. So when we're looking at the rooms that I have, all of my rooms have the same. 30 comfort, 41 decoration, and 36 hygiene. So, like, this person is not going to like the comfort level of the room, but they're going to be okay with everything else. And these two are going to be okay with everything because all of my score beats those. And then you get reviews from the different people that stay in your hotels. I get 5-star reviews. Ignore that one. Roll that one back off screen. I get 5-star reviews because I'm awesome. And later you get to hire people like Gus, the unfriendly possum, and Wade, the dumb mouse, to do things for you. Gus can yes, good job. Gus can check people in, and then Wade goes around and picks up the garbage. But the garbage isn't actually garbage. It's called valuables. And there's a raccoon named Took who controls the dumpster. And you can buy all of these cool things by trading him garbage. He will trade you things that people throw away. It's a nice, chill little game. Wade is focused. So yes, what I was doing when you came in, we were working on the third area of the game called High Lake. And I have set up the kitchen and the dining room and the hallway with, I can actually walk down the hallway because of the snack machine. I have to go around to the other side. The people can get in places that Hank can't, because Hank is a big old bear. And so he has trouble fitting in narrow places. Like I can still get it. I can't get between the clothing rack and the snack machine, but I can get everywhere else. In little, you see this little display stand full of plushy Hanks and the many little plushy Hanks. It's cool. And then this is upstairs, and I haven't got this. I'm assuming the guests will fit through because the guests can fit in places where Hank can't. Because I can't actually get like through here either. Well, I can get through there, but I can't get through like this. But I assume the guests can, because it doesn't have the red little footstep symbol that's telling me that the guests can't get. Oh my god, loading zones. Anyway, sleep till the new day. If the guest can't get somewhere, it'll tell you. It gives you little red, like, shoe prints to let you know the way is blocked. Like these. See the little red footprints? That means that the guests can't get there. So if there was a place that guests can't access, it would tell me. Like, I can take off that door, and they can still get to all these rooms through that door over there. So yeah, the guests can get through there, just Hank can't, because he's a chunky bear. Yes. Anywho, we're coming up on the 8 o'clock hour, and this is around the time that I want to get to the store, because I want to get there before they start the closing process, and I think they close at like 10 or 11, I don't remember. But I want to get there before they start the closing process. So, yeah, there's lots of Hank to love, yes. So yeah, that's going to be it for the stream for today. Let's check out Twitch and see if there's somebody that we can throw a raid at who's doing some fun stuff that I'm following. Moon Chicken. We'll raid Moon Chicken. Moon Chicken is a new friend that we raided through one of the co-ops, and then Moon Chicken came over to my channel to check out my channel, and now let's raid Moon Chicken. If Twitch will allow me to hit the button. It doesn't always do that because Twitch be twitching sometimes. Yes, we're gonna be raiding Moon Chicken. All right, so we're gonna raid out to Moon Chicken, and I will be back tomorrow evening with the Power World collaboration. Yay, head pats. We'll be back tomorrow night at, I think 9 o'clock is when the Power World collaboration is happening with me and Lady. And then I will also be back on Saturday at about 4 p.m. to cover the Final Fantasy XIV Fan Festival. The one that's happening in Germany this time. Yeah. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Nari out.